Hi, it's me. So, today is going to be basically talking about a few things. In terms of how I'm feeling with the channel, how I am wanting to move forward with other things, just kind of recap how the year has been going so far, as well as how I want to go about the remainder of this year, and as well as the rest of the years as well. So, as you all know, around 2018 till probably 2020 or maybe 2021 or something, I was doing strictly warrior stuff on the channel. And that was pretty much where the big influx of where a bunch of people ended up finding my channel and showing support for it, which thank you, by the way, for that. And then eventually, as like a couple years later, we ended up delving away, not all the way into specifically warrior stuff anymore. I do still do a lot of it on the channel, of course. I've done it through videos, I've done it through live streams, and I have at least been giving diversity, you know, playing Dragon Ball, doing like my free stream days where I'll just play some random game, Mario Kart, games with friends, old games, which was Rise of Nostalgia, where I play like PS2 games, or just old games in general. So there's been a good amount that I've done, and there's also a little bit of wrestling there too that I sprinkle in every once in a while. But there is still me not feeling very happy with what I've been doing lately with it all. And not to say that I haven't been having fun with anything. I've been having a blast doing every single thing. The pacing on how the channel's been going, that's perfectly fine as well. I'm not concerned about it. But there's that moment where you feel like you can do more, and I feel like I haven't gotten to that point yet. And there's still half the year to go. We're only in June. We're only halfway through. So, which is crazy to me. But I'm kind of feeling like there's going to be quite a bit of change. So this one might be pretty big for certain people. This one might not be that big for other people. In terms of the Warriors content, lately I've been making sure I do at least one stream a week and one video a week of the Warriors content. So here's where I'm kind of wanting to do something a little different. You're still going to get that guaranteed Warrior stream. The Warrior streams have been great. I'm able to hang out with all those people who are fans of that content, fans of my content when I do the Warriors content. Like being able to just chill, game, and chat with everybody doing that stuff, I really love doing a lot. And when it comes around to doing videos for it, I honestly, and I think I had this kind of thing a while back, and I started to delve back into doing it, even though I'm once again realizing I didn't enjoy it as much. And the reason why I haven't been enjoying doing Warriors videos lately is, especially after we finished up the Wheel series, of course that's one thing. I'm glad that that thing got so much love and support around it, I really do. But the thing with me is I think it really started happening when I started doing videos involving wrestling. Especially even like with J-Stars and all that other stuff too. When it comes to those games, it's so easy for you to be able to have like a fun time editing, like with funny sound effects, funny cuts, funny, I don't know, a bunch of other stuff, like all that other things, and just special effects and stuff too. I did for like the J-Star stuff that I did for wrestling stuff in particular that I did with the Usos and Roman Reigns. It was just really, really fun. And then as I started doing those and started going back into kind of doing the Warrior stuff specifically again, I started realizing just how bored I am doing, like, okay, because I only really edit like the beginning of each video, and then the rest of it's basically maybe just possibly maybe once in a while doing a cut or two, just if there's a slowdown in the game and everything. I'm not really a big fan of editing Warriors videos. I feel like they're very easy to just like, you know, put in the editor, do a fun intro, put the subscribe, like thing, and hit the bell thing on there every once in a while. But aside from that, that's really all there is to it, and I really want to have fun with editing stuff. And I really don't feel like I'm enjoying editing really all that much with the Warriors, because again, it's just like pop it into like 1, 2, bam, get it uploaded, and then I'm done. Like, I remember doing that back in the day where I kind of made it like a daily thing, and I'm even doing it once a week now, and I just find it very dull to do. So I think what I'm going to start doing, I'm probably going to stop doing Warriors videos. I'm still going to do streams, so you're not just going to get a complete cut of Warriors content. I still want to do the streams. The live streams for this type of games are just way more fun to do. Videos, like, yeah, I can come up with some unique ideas, and maybe if I come up with some really fun, unique ideas in the future, maybe I'll do a video or two of those, but until then, Like, the recent ones I've done since afterward, I just haven't really felt... Okay, maybe after Shine, because I did really enjoy playing with Shine. And it seems like quite a lot of you also enjoyed that too. So after Shine, with the last 4 videos, I've just been feeling very burnt out, and I didn't really feel any enjoyment out of doing it. So I kind of want to just start going back to editing other games that I would find interesting to play, and all that other jazz. So I'll probably start doing that from now on. I don't know what I'll be tackling next in terms of videos, but I want to start making a list of things that I find would be really fun to do, whether it be current games, whether it be old games, because I really thought that in terms of like this channel's like viewership, I thought a lot of the videos that I did would bomb and do really bad. But looking at them, it feels like some of them are even doing just as good as like my Warriors content, which I was really happy about. So for me, it gave me a big vote of confidence, and then I kind of just dropped off doing it. So I want to go back into doing something like that, where I was just enjoying playing all these other old games, and like not even just old games, just in playing games that I really enjoy. Like I could probably even have fun doing like a Wolong video every once in a while and stuff. Not the kind where I just like showed only the boss fight, but maybe do something else. Maybe if I like have a session with a friend or something, do something like that. But like just like with just randomness, the old randomness that I used to do for videos. Like I used to play like Battlefront 2 with friends. I just do some random editing here and there and just had some fun with it and just did some casual, nonsensical fun, and I just really enjoyed that. So I think for me, I'm going to just start going back to doing what I really liked, which was just doing that. Like, whether it's solo, whether it's me playing with like a friend or two, like just like recording that moment and having fun with that moment, just go back to doing that. I really just, because honestly, like doing this Warrior stuff for so long, for so many weeks. I know I started kicking back into it 2 months after I gave the thank you video for the 4K, and that's when we started up the Wheel series 2 months later after that one. And after that, I kind of just started feeling burnt out. So I think I'm going to start going back to doing what I originally did, which is making fun videos that I just like. If I feel in the mood to play this one, I'll do this one. If I feel in the mood to play something else, I'll do that instead. But like not stick to just solely having a Warriors video every single Friday. Go back and just start doing what I really enjoy. Like that doesn't mean like there won't be any Warriors videos at all. But like, again, it has to be something where I really want to enjoy playing it. So as for the Wheel series as well, I'll just be making that into a live stream, because I personally just have more fun doing them with like where I'm able to chat with you all, hang out, just start doing some mindless grinding, some mindless fighting, and just do discussions and all that other fun jazz. So I'll probably just stick to doing specifically having at least one Warrior stream a week still. That will still be a thing. But as for everything else in terms of the videos, that's definitely going to be changing. And involving, I'm still on the fence about this, but I will be making a second channel. It's probably already up by the time this video is uploaded. I'm going to be making a second channel for myself where I focus primarily on a specific bit of content. Because for me, I do love the Warrior series, but I have never found it to be the most passionate thing ever. I just did it because that's what YouTube said was like, this is going to be your content, and just stick with it. And eventually there will be people who can like get out of that mold and like get other people to be invested in other things. But I never really got around to doing it. It was a little intimidating for me, so I just ended up staying with the Warriors content more than anything. The two things right now that I'm very fixated on making a channel for, whether I make one channel that is dedicated to it or 2 channels, I don't know yet, is wrestling and Dragon Ball. Dragon Ball obviously is like, that's my biggest source of inspiration and like excitement and love. I love Dragon Ball. I love anything Dragon Ball. I can do playthroughs with each of the games on that one. I can come up with really fun ideas for those guys, for the old games, the new games, everything. I can do all that stuff. And like, I just have so much more excitement when I'm like, because like, take for instance this week, I'm sure, because this video is going to be coming out Friday. So I'm really excited. I was really excited to do more Xenoverse. Hopefully I was able to do it. But I'm really excited to just keep doing more Xenoverse stuff because I just love Dragon Ball. I really like Xenoverse, and obviously there's a lot of content around that game too. So I really want to just be able to just play something that I just have a lot more like love for than just something that like YouTube kind of just said like, this is yours now and you're sticking with it. Another one that I really, like I mentioned, is wrestling. Wrestling, you can do a bunch of stuff with wrestling. Like, with all the games that they have, like, there's a bunch of games, like, obviously, there's WWE games, we just have, like, the AEW game coming out soon as well, which looks amazingly stupid fun. And there's also a bunch of old games that I would love to go back and relive. Like, there's just so much that I want, like, you could do with wrestling games, especially ones that are outside of also WWE. And also, like, out of the main stuff of, like, I know there's Fire Pro Wrestling. There's just a bunch of other ones, like, I don't know, like, I'm trying to think off the top of my head of, like, other games, like Backyard Wrestling 2. Like, there's a bunch of just wrestling content that you can easily do. But I haven't gotten around to doing it because it's been intimidating for me to, again, do new content on specifically this main channel. So that's where it's probably going to be changing, and I'm going to be probably potentially doing something different with, again, either wrestling or Dragon Ball. Because those two, along with Star Wars, are like my biggest passions. And Warriors is really not so much the biggest passion. I love the series, but it's not the passion that I have that even comes close to matching those three things. I don't really feel like doing a Star Wars one specifically, but so I'll probably, if I ever feel like doing Star Wars, I'll just keep that on the main channel. But in terms of those two, I really feel like I can help grow a little bit more with those things. And when I do, I want to start doing shorts. I want to start, because I actually have a lot of fun ideas for shorts that I can be like made into like a mini series. And also do and I'll of course do videos, live streams on that one as well. I just feel like it'd be really helpful to be able to have that different, like, have that new, like, flesh of life to it, I guess is the way to put it. Like, that new sense of life with a new channel, and being able to just upload a specific content that I am super passionate about. Will it go well? It really just depends on my consistency, the luck of the algorithm, and all that. So it really just depends, and we'll just have to see what happens. But I don't know, maybe by the time this video is done, if it is, I'll probably put the channel somewhere either at the end of the video, or it'll be down in the description if you want to go check out the new channel. I'll probably start uploading content and doing stuff with it, and I'll obviously eventually at that point have like that channel to where I can do a specific type of thing. But I'll probably at least have the channel ready to go whenever I'm ready to start uploading content to it. Want to go ahead and check it out, by all means, go ahead and check it out. Go give a subscribe to it if you're someone who's into either Dragon Ball or WWE. Again, at this point, I'm probably have like a banner up and everything to show like what I'm probably going to be doing. But yeah, so who knows? Maybe who knows? Maybe I'll make two channels, one specifically for Dragon Ball, one specifically for WWE. So long as the idea, I think, is like cool and different and unique, because I think the idea that I had for those boss fight videos, I think was really good. I think the issue was just that I was doing it on a channel that was already pre-made for like Warrior stuff, so that probably kind of hindered it a little bit. But I really do think that I can come up with some really, really fun ideas. So I really want to try it out and see what can happen. And if it bombs, it bombs, but I at least want to say, like, I give it a shot. And eventually as well, I'm going to start getting better equipment, because I know a lot of people have been yelling at me, like family, friends, and everything. Get better equipment so I can start doing some voice work as well. I would really love to start doing some voice reels and all that other stuff. Like, this mic's good, but it's not really specifically made for doing voice acting stuff. So I want to try to start investing in getting that stuff done and doing that, because I really do love doing voice work. Obviously, you guys see me do different impressions and everything when I stream or when I'm with friends, and I start acting goofy and start doing impressions just of anything, of different accents, of different characters. And I really love doing it. And like, you can even take like the Yakuza stuff when I started doing voices there too. It's always been a fun thing. I've always been a little timid and a little scared to do it, but I really want to try and start doing just a bunch of things. Like, I'm not going to try to overwhelm myself. Again, I'm not going to try to do anything like upload every single day. I want to do it to where I can have a video that is going to be really great, really fun, and do that, because I've been learning from a lot of people. Yes, consistency is really good, but so long as the quality has been consistent, that's what's going to keep people invested. It's not going to be so much as you just like bringing out something to bring something out. So like doing the daily grind, like it really just depends on if your quality during that daily grind is good. If it's not, then it's like what's the point? Because you could see a lot of like really good YouTubers, even small YouTubers, get like a lot of love and support around their stuff and a lot of investment. Not so much because of how consistent they are with like how many videos they upload or how many streams they do. It's more so around the quality of how they present it. So that's what I want to try to start doing. I want to try to start making those things more presentable, and then I'll start uploading that stuff. So I'm going to try to start doing more content around that kind of thing and just see what sticks. And again, I won't be trying to do it so crazily consistent, but mostly just try to keep it consistently high quality. And I think that will be easy because I'll be able to take my time with it more instead of just trying to bum rush everything in one day. So I can always go back and see what I want to do to make it look better, or maybe just make it to where I love it a lot more and stuff. So I think that's what I'm going to start doing, at least for that new channel. So again, if you want to go ahead and check it out, I'll probably have it somewhere. I don't even know what the channel's going to be called yet, but eventually I'll probably have it edited somewhere on the screen so you can go ahead and check it out. There's going to be very limited editing, I feel, for this video because it's mostly just me talking and just saying like this is what I want to do from the near future. So this channel that you're in right now, it's not going to die or anything. I'm still going to be mostly consistent on this one. Live streams, potentially a video every once in a while on this one too, but I really want to try to do the things that I'm super, super passionate about. So I'm going to try to start doing some content on like that channel, on that second channel, or, you know, just like specifically like maybe 2 channels if I want to do them both. Because it really helps to have them separated. If you're somebody who tries to jumble up a bunch of stuff, it's not really going to work out too well if you're a small creator. But if you're a large creator, it will probably make it look a little bit better if you like have like a channel dedicated to one thing and a channel dedicated to another thing. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. For now, probably maybe Dragon Ball stuff will stay on this channel for a little bit. And then maybe we'll have the other one just be specifically wrestling, because I have so many fun ideas for wrestling stuff. I've just been so like nervous to do it, and like obviously I'm not expecting like myself to like propel to like high things as soon as I upload the first video. Of course not. Never gonna think that way. But I really want to try to just try something different, try something new. So again, just to recap, not really gonna do too many Warriors videos unless I'm super passionate about doing it. Because right now I've just been on complete burnout of doing them, and I just don't feel like I have the oomph in the videos to do it, and it's just not that fun to edit in general. Aside from like doing the intros and stuff, it's just not that enjoyable to do. And start doing other games that I really enjoy, because I really enjoyed when I played 2K, I really enjoyed when I did like Dragon Ball videos, I really enjoyed when I was doing Wolong stuff, I was really enjoying when I did like anime stuff as well, when I did like, well, I don't remember what the thing was called. It was like an anime crossover fighting game, and like it was like, if Luffy wins, I'll watch One Piece and stuff like that. Like those kinds of things that like I thought would bomb, but they did pretty decently well. And I just really want to start doing something different, something more fun. So yeah, I'm gonna try to start doing that. And I feel like something like that would also be pretty easy too. In case I ever want to do something with a certain person, it's like, hey, can you take like 30 minutes out of your day to like take part in a video with me? I think it'd be pretty fun to do. So I feel like doing stuff like that in terms of like doing like fun collabs as well would be really fun, because I can at least be like, hey, let's do this because this looks like it'd be fun to do. So yeah, I'm going to try to start doing stuff like that from now on. And again, I'll try to eventually get that second video up and running, get some fun video ideas ready to go, either for Dragon Ball or WWE. I think I'm aiming towards WWE specifically because I just love wrestling so damn much. So we'll see what happens with that. But I think I've yammered on long enough. Again, I have a lot of other things that I want to do. I think the shorts for the Lighty for this channel mostly just be like highlight stuff. And then the other one where I want to do like special fun, maybe trivia stuff, or maybe just fun little series stuff with shorts, or like for this stuff, I feel like would be really, really fun to do. So yeah, I'm going to try to start making some big changes here soon. And again, mostly for the Lighty the Noob channel, this specific channel, I don't think it's going to be anything super drastic aside from the Warriors content. But I am going to start making a big step and try to see what would happen if I made a second channel and just see where it goes from there. But alright everybody, I think that's going to be where we wrap up. Again, I've rambled on long enough. I pretty much gave my plans of what I want to do. If you guys do want to see it again, I'm probably going to have the channel in the description. If you want to go ahead and check it out, go give it a subscribe to it. Especially if you're someone who enjoys wrestling, go ahead and give it a subscribe. And we'll see how we'll see where we can go with it. But if you guys did enjoy this, of course, and excited for, I guess, what's to come, I guess, then by all means, go ahead and hit the like button, I guess. And of course, if you end up seeing this and you're new to the channel, but you're excited to see what I potentially have in the future, then by all means, hit that sub button as well, because we are trying to at least hit 5K on this channel. So with that being said, everybody, and if you want to as well, you can give some fun ideas for maybe a video game or something that you want to see me play down below, whether it be an old game, maybe a recommendation for a stream or a video. By all means, let me know down below as well. With that being said, I'm going to end here. Thank you very much for tuning in. Hope you have a great rest of your day and or evening. I'll see you all in the next one. Farewell.